All right, so look, it's about to get really messy, really icy out on the roads, on your front yard, wherever outside, because we're expecting a winter storm system, excuse me, to sweep in starting Saturday afternoon, evening into early Sunday morning. So things are going to get dicey. Again, with some days out, but again, I just want to give you the heads up. Just so this morning on our Live Impact News stream, I got a chance to hear the forecast from meteorologist Chris Mulachy, of course, but also talk about 2002. So if you have been around in Charlotte long enough or been in the Carolinas long enough, then you remember 2002 when we had a big winter storm blow in. I was in High Point. We had snow, we had ice. I got a chance to I haven't thought about this in a while, but I had the chance to talk about what was going on back then.
In 2002, we had a big ice. We had a lot more snow, but there was a lot of ice. We were out of power for 2 weeks.
And where were you?
I was in High Point.
Okay.
I was in High Point. I think Chris mentioned and pointed out it affected everywhere, but the High Point, Greensboro, Winston-Salem area got hit hard. We were out of power for 2 weeks. The only thing that was open was like a KFC. 2 weeks, and I knew people that had propane heaters in their home, had oven door. This is stuff you should not do.
Exactly.
But because out of desperation, you got to think. 2002, you didn't have social media where you could hop on and say and Google what to do, what not to do, and you didn't have power, so you couldn't watch the news. That was sort of the reality. It was cool at first when we missed school for the first few days, but 2 weeks is a long time. It felt like an eternity. And then 2015, I remember I was in Florence, South Carolina covering, we dubbed it Snowmageddon, and we got a lot of ice. And so I was telling some of our reporters who are going to be covering this stuff, what we did, we set up the live truck, we parked it at our hotel just as a backup. We slept at our hotel. We popped outside and we did live shots. We didn't move. We were very transparent about it. But those are the two big storm events in the last 20 odd years that I remember.
Again, if you do not have to be out on Saturday, as far as the afternoon, Sunday, just stay home. Don't go out. Also check on your loved ones. Check on the elderly, make sure your pets are safe, do all the things. Also, the time is now to get prepared. Go to the grocery store, get the things you need, make sure you have the backup chargers, make sure the generator is working, make sure you got the salt, whatever you need, just make sure you get it.